Hello everybody, Wolf from Wolf and Raymond Gaming. We're coming back with more stories Untold, but I realized when I started it up this time, there's an epilepsy warning. So, since there was lightning in the last episode, and I'm sure it's going to get worse than that, if you do have epilepsy, you probably shouldn't watch me play in this game. For now, we're going to continue with chapter number 2. I actually really liked how chapter number 1 was done, so we'll see how it continues. We're starting with the lab conduct, chapter number 2. And let's see what happens. Look around, go to, and open commands are your friends. Looks like the same starting. Same old camera. And microphone. Same old keyboard. That was abandoned cassette in a cassette player.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry.
What do we have here?
Myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Experiment 01, internal analysis. Subject J1986-MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Okay, manual. How do I X-ray? 1. Camera. Monitor set to X-ray. Charge CC86 X-ray device. Equipment layout. Camera. Test chamber, TV, signal generator, amp, laser, sync master, monitors, X-ray, drill. Okay, help. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. Okay. So can I do anything here? No, no. Can I change these? No. That, no. Anything? No? Nothing over here? Okay. Ah! I see. Alright. Monitor. Which one was X-ray? Gotta be that one for X-ray. Camera's recording. Charging the X-ray.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now.
I see a whole bunch of alligator clips holding up a circle.
Visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Enter. Demonstrate the effects of laser light. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin. Manual. 2. Laser. LZ2 laser generator set wavelength. I'm assuming this is going to be our wavelength, so 650 nm. And set the monitor to RGB. Okay. That looks like a heart. Why am I working on a heart in this test chamber? Now that distracted me. I forgot what I was looking for. 650. 650. Oh, that's a little bright.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a high frequency.
Okay. We are going to a green laser. Number 2. Green laser is 510.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Why are we shooting lasers at hearts? Blue laser. Blue laser is what? 455.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse.
Why did a blue laser start a heart?
No activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Why did I volunteer for this? Try acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with the amplifier gain set to 1. Alright, so 3, acoustic resonance. Sine wave, amplifier display, so the very first line is going to be 1. And that wave. Okay, so we can turn off the laser. Turn that to sine wave. Turn on the amplifier to 1. Experiment. 250 Hertz.
Not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Why do I have to be in here? Why can't you guys just do this? Increase the frequency to a 500 Hertz sine wave and amplifier gain to 5. Alright, so the same stuff. Amplifier gain to 5 is right in the middle there. And 500 Hertz, he said? Hear it ramping up in the background. It's making the whole camera shake, whatever this...
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase to the risk of damage? What about volunteers? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
We're going to a square wave, maintaining the current frequency of 500 Hertz and gain of 5. 3. Okay. So really all I'm changing is this. Didn't like that now, did it? Messed with the lights and everything.
Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
What are you guys up to? Why am I the one in here? Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Maintain the gain of 5, the square waveform. Bring the waveform frequency up to 1 kilohertz. What are you guys trying to do? What the hell? Yep.
Full activity registering. We did it.
You guys blew up the heart!
You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps.
You guys blew up the heart!
To attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
The heart was just a protective casing. You're serious. Drill press. Ensure all other equipment except for the camera and the TV are off. Switch the drill on. Really? That's it? Okay. So, you can turn off. You can turn off. You can turn on. That's it? Yeah, okay. What the hell?
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Computer's still on, everything else is out. Make... what? Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. Well, now I see why there's not a scientist in here. Do I have to do this? Any of this turn back on? No, 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 no.
Stay calm. You're doing fine.
It's a floating ball. It's GLaDOS.
I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
The spike underneath the light kind of bothers me. That makes me a little nervous. What the hell?
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it.
It's apparently...
Visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Apparently it's hacked into the system. Okay, before I do this, after that last one, I want to remind everybody, epilepsy warning on the starting of this video, since that was pretty crazy. Wow. The hull poisonous atmosphere suits your craft. You wake up in the cryopod.
Use the computer. Work your way through.
Why, thank you, Doctor. I hadn't figured that out yet. You wake up in a cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Look around. craft is broken beyond repair, there is wreckage all around, an airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Look, wreckage. Ship has been torn apart on its final journey. Very little is salvageable from this. Systems are largely destroyed and unusable. Look. Terminal. Look, airlock. Look, computer. Monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks usable. Okay, use computer. You tap at the screen and the airlock door splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of its reserves. Go out. Go airlock?
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else is hiding.
So it's obvious to me that the scientists have done this before.
This is incredible. Are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around and see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Look, stars? No. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Look, wreckage. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. Move! Wreckage. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Look. Lights. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial light set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look, figure. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Approach? Wow, I can talk today. I can type today. Go forward. Go to figure.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
I can hear that my heart rate is elevated. I really don't want to do this again. Do I have to do this again? Can I please go somewhere else? No. We awake. The room is silent, only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Look around. We are in a bed in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest.
Doesn't matter. We didn't
They've
put
tortured us.
it in quarantine. It expired at a crash. Whose memories are these?
Look, monitor.
When did this happen?
Look, wires. A series of wires leave the machine and run across to our chest, attached in different places. We aren't sure if the black fluid is going in or coming out. Collective discomfort. Look, fluid. The fluid looks thick and dark. We can feel a transfer, but not which direction. Remove wires.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that.
Been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
We yanked the wires protruding from our chest. Together we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm, echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Look around. We are in a bed in a smaller... Yeah, I already got that. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room. Now dangling loose, they have tortured us. Look. Writing. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them, some sort of writing. Take... Writing? No. Open door.
Stop. Specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
I don't think I can. I think this thing's got me enthralled here. Isn't that a peaceful scene? Whoa! Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and a lock clamps shut. We are alone, together. Look around. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut, and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taking from your It's My R ship. Your It's My R. Take device. Look, device. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Use device.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Okay.
Please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Okay, so the first one looks to be the 8. The second one seems to be the Y-shaped thing. That one. The third one seems to be that. Right? And the last one's got a little thing on the side. Okay, now what's happening?
They're all free.
Oh boy.
They're converging. It's over.
What's going on? What did you guys do?
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Apparently one day this is gonna haunt me. Okay, so that was chapter 2, the lab conduct, or whatever it was. I don't even know really what to say about that. That was just weird to start with. The play style was completely different for the first half of it. And I don't see how that's going to tie in with the first one. But I still like the way it's put together. It's very well done, in my opinion. And I will continue later with chapter number 3.